Okay. We back. Okay.
Hey everyone, it's Kanisha.
And I'm Sylvia. Welcome back. We're here another week, another topic. So before we get started, I need you to do 3 things for me. Subscribe, like, please share this video. We have some great topics that we talk about regarding, first and foremost, our faith in God, our awesome lives, or not so awesome sometimes, and how we interact and work in the world around us to show our faith. So this week, Kanisha and I are recognizing that it's a Happy New Year. Hallelujah 2021. And so we just want to share a little bit of reflection 2020 and hope moving forward for the new year and how we hope things will be.
Whoa. Whoa. 2020 was a year. However, I know a lot of bad things happened, but I'm thankful for 2020. 2020 taught me a lot of things, and moving forward into 2021, my hope is that I can stay on that same track. 2020 put me somewhere else in my relationship with God, somewhere that I didn't know I would be. I don't want to say not that I knew it was possible, because I knew it was possible. I just don't know if I thought that was something I would be comfortable with. You know, certain things you see other people doing, you're like, that's good for them, not for me. I am wanting to find more comfort in 2021. I want to be more comfortable in what God has for me. Yes, there are areas in which I am comfortable, but there are some areas where I am not yet comfortable. And I'm looking for God to move me more into a level of comfort in where He has me now. And for me to be okay with it and to walk in everything that God has for me. I'm also looking for God's grace in 2021, because some of the things that God will have for me will require much grace. And I'm just looking forward to this journey with God. We'll probably share more as time goes on, but I got a lot of new things going on in 2021 that I don't know if I exactly expected. And then somebody gonna say, well, how you ain't expect? I didn't expect God to be doing all the stuff that He's doing. It's this expected end that God be having for us that we don't be knowing. But I thank God for whatever He has for me. I want to take it.
Well, we get comfortable.
Being comfortable. Who don't like to sit back on a comfy couch with their feet up?
And after we've been challenged and we've gone through something, we're like, ooh, okay, Lord, we here. And He's like, no. We gonna keep going. You got some more. Because he has a plan, and the whole time you're like, Lord, I ain't gonna be able to do that. And He'd be like, no, you gonna do it.
Nah, Lord, for real, don't make me.
Every time I feel like I get established, He's like, all right, next level.
Right.
And
like
you're like,
Mario, brother, you just moving from level to level.
Mm-hmm.
I just jumped over the mushroom's head and hit the thing and went all the way down. They ain't gonna push me all the way out and make me start over. Y'all know how Mario ends.
2020 introduced a lot of new, and 2021 is bringing a lot of new with it. It was a challenge, and it was kind of scary. You know, I like New Year's resolutions. I think they're fun. I enjoy writing them down. I don't always follow through on them, but
right down
I started to put on a piece of paper. So 2020 brought, a lot of opportunity in the beginning, and I said, this is the year for, the list. And then, of course, the pandemic came and it got a little freaky.
Yeah.
And you got scared, like, do I go outside? Do I not go outside?
Do I hold my breath?
Do I put a mask on? Do I need a blanket? Like, what do I need to, like, you didn't know. And what I think God showed me is you didn't know anyway. There's so much out there in the world that we are just not aware of. And it revealed to me that I have a false sense of confidence. And I think that I am protected because I think I'm protected. And so it really made me challenge my thinking. So what I did earlier this week, don't judge me, I have lots of books that are falling apart, but that just means I used them.
Keep using them, Sylvia. Keep using them.
So my boss, when I worked at the university.
No, let her show y'all. I don't know why she even wrote this up.
Because I'm trying to keep the pages from falling out so on. So my boss, when I worked at the university, gave us all these books. And so if she sees this video, just know I'm using it. I appreciate the gift. I even got little tabs in here for stuff. So I use this as a journal. And I've been writing in it for a couple years. And so I went back and I read all of my entries for 2020. Wasn't that many. As much time as we had, for whatever reason, I didn't write much. But I had very distinct prayers and things that I was working on. And I walked away feeling very accomplished and very disappointed at the same time. Because of the things that did happen. But then when I looked at the things that didn't happen, I said, you know what? You could have did that. So in April, this was early on in our awareness of the pandemic, like the first month or so, I wrote that I wanted us to look on compassion and be laborers of the harvest, to break up fallow ground, put our hands to the plow and go forward, let brotherly love abound, and to put conviction in our hearts and a work in our hands. And that is something I'm keeping going forward. And if I could think about what I wanted for this year, is to be intentional.
Yes. And
to work and make my decisions in line with what I am trying to accomplish. I don't want to get pulled willy-nilly every which way. At my job, we had this thing called WIGs. They're called Wildly Important Goals. And so you list what your WIGs are, and then you write what your whirlwind is. And so the whirlwind are the things that are going on around you all the time. It's really great planning, right? I should have implemented it. The whirlwind are the things that are going on around you all the time, and they suck you in. They need to be taken care of, but they pull you away from your wildly important goals if you don't keep the whirlwind in its place. And I am trying to be intentional this year so that my important goals get accomplished. The whirlwind is always going to be happening.
Always.
That maybe it won't be a pandemic. Maybe it won't be racial tension or elections or things like that. Maybe it won't be family issues or sickness. But there will always be something going on. Mm-hmm. But you have to accomplish these goals and things that you need to work on. And so I want to be intentional this year moving forward so that I can accomplish the things that I'm meant to do and grow and become what I'm supposed to be and be successful at that. So that's my hope for 2020, and I want to be healthy and live and be happy and all that stuff too. So, what are your goals for 20? Wait a minute, what year is this?
2021.
That's my hope for 2021.
Not 2020. 2020 is done.
It's done. It ain't coming back. So, what are your goals for 2021? What are you working towards? And what are you doing to make it happen? Mm-hmm. That's my next step, is what am I going to do to make these things happen? And we look forward to sharing my intentionality with you all on this journey this year. So stick with us. But I am going to try an Instagram account. Okay. I have Instagram.
I don't.
But I'm going to try one that is for the page.
Okay.
To see if it
makes I don't even know how to work Instagram. And you know,
well, I had to get one of my students to explain to me the stories and all of that.
I don't know how it works. And somebody told me all the old folks on Facebook. And I was like, well, I guess I'm the old folks because I'm on Facebook.
And I'm going to post there 3 times a week One, to let the new video. Two, it's gonna be a picture of us, like our face somewhere. So we might need to take a picture while you're here. Maybe with the hot chocolate. Maybe we should just go